Is the market going up to the moon, or is the real estate market going to crash? We're going to take a look at the numbers today and see what the numbers can tell us about the future of real estate. Welcome to the Landis Look, where we take an inside look at the world of real estate. And today we're taking an inside look at the most recent market statistics. I love to see the numbers year over year and compare them. And yes, last April we did have a little bit of a pullback because of COVID. But as you look at those numbers historically, they were not that far off the previous months. We got some crazy differences year over year. Last year, single family houses, 11,000 houses on the market in April. This year, 4,000 houses in April. 64% fewer houses year over year. That's a big difference. But how many are selling? Way more. So this is even the crazier number. 9,000 houses roughly went under contract last month, 6,000 last year. So we're up 44% in number of houses that are selling, but we are down 64% in number of houses for sale. You can see the problem there. That's why everyone's like, hey, there's no inventory. There's nothing for sale. Relatively speaking, you're right about that. I mean, there's only 1 month of inventory right now, which means if no new houses came on the market, single family houses, they would all be gone in 1 month at the current rate of absorption. 6 months is a balanced market, so it's not very balanced. Wow, things are really moving fast. Prices are going up. Is this a bubble? Or is this just the way the market's working and the demand's still there? We've got more run to go. One thing that I think is, he'll give us some insight into that, is the median sales price to list price last month in the single family market was 100%. That's right, 100% median sales price to list price. You know how the median works. Median means the middle. It means half of the time the sales price to list price over 100%. Typically that means multiple offers because that's driving the price up. And even sometimes we have multiple offers and it comes in a little bit below. So you're getting multiple offers. You have so much more demand. I cannot personally see what will turn that around in the short term. It's impossible to have the real estate crystal ball. I mean, last March, who would have said we'd be here right now? But in the immediate term of the market, every weekend, we're tracking how many offers are we putting in, how many are we winning, how many offers are we getting on our listings, how strong are those offers. The demand is there for the short term. So, I mean, I'd just be really, really surprised if you see a turnaround there. As you look at what the builders are doing, they're really bullish that if they can get the houses out of the ground and that the lumber prices don't skyrocket to, $1 million per board, that they're going to be really bullish that they can sell those houses. And so, as we look forward for this summer, I mean, I personally think houses are going to keep selling and the demand is going to be there. Now, could we have a little bit of a slowing of the market? I mean, slowing from like 11 days on market to 24 days on market, the difference between, those two in the single family and townhouse. I could see this. Here's just a little bit of a prediction. Don't hold me to this. I think as the world has opened back up, I mean, I was talking to so many people who have summer plans this year, and often we see a little bit of a slowing in the summer anyway. People are out of town, school's out. Once you get to the point where you couldn't move and be in your new school district next year, a lot of times that kind of slows down some of the family buyers. I could see the pace dropping a little bit. Not that people don't want to buy, not that they aren't still out there, but just that life is kind of moving at a pace where things other than the house could start to take some priority. And I think that could potentially have a little bit of a trickle through the market. Now, I think a lot of buyers would say, that'd be great. I'd love to not have to sprint out to that house and compete on the really great houses. And then, on the seller side, you really can only sell it to one person. So whether you got 11 offers or 5 offers or 1, you only took 1. So, I mean, I think that might actually be good for the market and can produce a little bit of a slowing pace, because the fast pace can be tough. It can be tough on both sides that you feel pressure to make decisions in a really quick time period. So that's what I'm looking for this summer. I think the market is going to continue to be strong. I do think we could see a little bit of slowing as people take summer vacation, as life gets a little bit more back to normal. But man, year over year, a lot more houses are selling, a lot fewer houses for sale. Prices are up. It's been a crazy real estate market. And a year ago, if you had asked people to predict that, I don't think you would have gotten many predictions. That's why it's really hard to make the future predictions. So if you want me to try to make a future prediction for your personal house or your investment property, we would love to try to help you make that personal prediction. But really, we'd love to help you think through your current situation, make a wise decision, whatever it is. Drop us a line in the chat like so many people do. And we will see you again next week on the Landis Look.